Now, for those of you that are watching right now, can you just type in what niche are you in, right? Well, who are you targeting? Are you targeting foreclosures? Are you targeting expired listing, extended listings? Are you targeting tired landlords? Can you type in there? Just type in there. Let me know who you're targeting. Who are you talking to? What is your focus right now? I'm asking this because I want to give you some pointed information, some kind of detailed stuff. At the moment, it's expired listings. Yeah, expired listings, really good. Now, man, I wish I could put you on here, but expired listings is another really, really good place to go. Why? Because these are people that couldn't sell their property for one reason or another. Now, maybe foreclosures, tired landlords, off market. Okay, perfect. So going back to the expired listings, I really like the expired listings one. I like them all. But the expired listing one is really interesting because you get to have these conversations with people and you see where their head is. And it also lets you understand what kind of agent they were dealing with prior, right? So pre-foreclosures, yes, absolutely. That's really where you start to build rapport with people. And if you're getting in there, 30, 60 days out, woo, yes, sir. Yes, indeed. That's one of my favorite ones. So anyway, going back to the expired listings. When you're dealing with them, you're having a conversation with them and they'll say, listen, I talked to my agent, I told them I needed to get 400,000 for my house. And they said, okay, great, no problem. But I'm looking at the comps as I'm having this conversation with them, and I can say, well, the agent shouldn't have told you that. I mean, your house is worth no more than 350, maybe, right, in the condition that it's in, or maybe when they said that the market was still going up 6 months ago, or 7 months ago, but now it's not. Had a guy hang up on me within seconds when I told him I obtained a list of expired listings. You're going to get that though. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're absolutely going to get it. There are going to be people that are that way. It just is what it is. One of the things that we used to do is we had these, I don't use them anymore because so many people are using them now, but I was using these big postcards and it had the picture of the person's house on there. And on more than one occasion, we had people, how did you get a picture of my house? What, you can't just drive by my house and take pictures? I'm like, first of all, it wasn't me. It was Google. Okay. Secondly, the person can do anything they want to do from the street. That's just what it is. Yeah, they're able to be found all over. It's all public information. So it's just public information. But anyway, getting back to that, you can talk to them and you say, look, your house is only worth this much. The market has changed, so you could really only get this much right now. Having said that, then you go into your pitch as it relates to creative financing. But you can find out if they were unrealistic about their price, if they were misled about the listing price. You can find out if maybe they got laid off, maybe they moved, right? And they've got this mortgage here and they've got rent or another mortgage over there, and maybe they're running out of savings and they've got to do something now. But you get to find out what their pain points are. Okay? You get to find out about what their pain points are so you can kind of get past a lot of the, all of the romance of the first date, right? You just kind of get into it. I hate to put it that way, but I'm running out of analogies. Please forgive me. But you jump right in there and you start to make these things happen. You know what their situation is, so you can move right into what your options can be for that particular deal to satisfy the pain that person might have. So you've got so many different things that you can do. So that is the expired listings. Your foreclosures or pre-foreclosures and tired landlords are really a great place to be as well. Tired landlords I love because obviously they wanted these properties for an income, and maybe they've had them, when we're looking at them, we're doing 10 years or longer. I mean, a tired landlord is 10 years minimum, but you can look at 10 years, 15, 20, whatever you want to look at. But these people generally got into this for an income, and they've been paying taxes. They've been doing the depreciation. They've been doing these for however many years they've been owning this real estate. So your conversation can be different with them, especially when it gets into the creative financing side. Now, I want you to know you can do hybrids. So there's seller financing. I want to be clear. Seller financing is generally done when someone owns the property free and clear. Subject to is taking over the property subject to an existing mortgage that's in place. But what happens, and I'm just throwing numbers out here, what happens when you have a house that's worth, let's just call it $200,000, and it's a real $200,000, and this person has $100,000 of equity and $100,000 as a first mortgage position. Now we're in a hybrid, right? We're going to create a hybrid kind of opportunity where we're still going to do a subject to for the 100,000, but we're also going to structure payments on the other 100,000 on their equity, because maybe they've got something they want to do, right? Maybe they want to move to Florida or Arizona. Maybe they want to invest in another house or a business, and they need, that equity or some of that equity. So now you can start to structure that, what the down payment is going to look like. I mean, you can go and borrow, okay? You can go and borrow, let's say, $100,000, $50,000 from just a regular lender. Say, look, I'm going to buy this place for $100,000. Okay. You already know that this person is going to give you a loan for $100,000. So you're going to structure, you're still going to have to come up with another $100,000, but it can be private money. It's just the way that you turn money around. So you borrow the $200,000, you bring it in the pot, right? The first $100,000 goes to pay off the first mortgage and put the new mortgage lender in first position at $100,000. The other $100,000 stays with escrow, and then you're going to close another deal where that person is financing you for that, and they're going to get, I don't know, whatever you agreed. Maybe they get $50,000 and you get the other $50,000 for the renovations or whatever the case is that you're going to do there. I mean, there are so many creative things that you can do to make this thing happen. And you and I both know that when you find a deal like that, 50% loan to value, you could have a 480 credit score and get somebody to loan that to you. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then it's just a matter then of learning how to raise private capital, which I told you guys, we teach people how to do that all the time. I'm giving you everything you need to find success as a real estate investor. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel and like this video. See you later.